Hey guys, it's Ed here. Welcome to another video. Yes, I am kinda sick, but don't worry, I am getting better. Yay! And sorry if I haven't uploaded in a bit. It's because real life it gets distracting sometimes. Yeah. But I am working on a 50 sub special, and I'm very excited that I reached over 50 subs. It's mind-blowing. I never thought I'd get this many. And I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. And I know a lot of people say it, but you don't know how happy I am right now. You have no idea. If you do, join me on the party, my friend. But alright, done with the announcements. But I've been working on a board game for quite a bit now, and I love making stories and games. So I decided to make a board game, which has been very successful so far. I'm making my own. I don't know how to say the word, so I'm gonna say the letters and try to say it. L-O-R-E, lore. I'm trying to make my own lore book right now for the game, and right now I'm working on the faction called Bandits. They're kind of important. They're kind of an important faction in the game. But I am currently working on them, and I decided, hey, why not I read some of the book to you guys and see if you're interested, or you guys will enjoy it, or I'll make a good video. Anyway, let's just get started, and I hope you enjoy. If you do like it, please comment down below, or just show support if you want me to read more and talk about the game, tabletop game, board game. Anyway, let's get right into it. There are three human factions: the Imperial, the Bandits, and the Undead. Each one has their own unique units, powers, spells, leadership, and tactics. The Bandits are a sub-faction that roams the map fighting everybody. Let's discuss the Bandit faction and their units, spells, and tactics. Faction Bandits. The Bandits are a traitorous faction who depend on gold, raiding, betraying, and strong bandit lords to lead them. Sometimes they're savage and sometimes they're civilized, like a light bulb going off and on. Depending on the bandit lord is how most of them act, or if they do not like it, they simply kill them with numbers. Each bandit group has their own leader and ways of combat, like the Night Claws, Marauders of the Flames, the Dead Ones, and the Arrows of the Hunt. Each unique and different in their own ways and culture. Let's discuss the living spaces and how they work on the map. Background. Before the end times came upon their peaceful world, each and every human was united and had trust in each other. But when the end times came, humanity and people changed. A lot of the surviving population after the end times became distrust in the emperor. A good bit of them believed their god brought the end times because the emperor was doing a bad job. Most wanted food and to survive, and a tiny bit of some just became selfish and corrupted. The bandits began to appear randomly across the broken new world, raiding, scavenging, betraying, killing. Some calls them rebels, some calls them barbarians, and most calls them bandits. The Imperial sees them as a threat, as the orcs and goblins sees them as food or punching bags. The Undead just sees these bandit traders as fresh refilling on their troops. They usually live in abandoned fortresses, mines, small villages, abandoned bridges. Yeah, there's two different types of bridges in the game. Abandoned cities and outposts. Depending on the group they are in, they will have their own small cultures, beliefs of war and living. Do bandits fight each other? Yes. Indeed, they fight over loot, convoy raids, and have their own skirmishes, making them weaker instead of united. This war is a harsh and cruel place, and the bandits make it worse for all sides of this new war and campaign. Map. The bandits mostly raid convoys, take over small villages, take over useful buildings and places on the map, and sometimes try to raid ancient ruins to steal relics for the bandit lord. A lot of the time, there will be small bandit parties that is not in a group and raid and attack randomly. Sometimes these bandit parties attack, and if succeeded in taking over a small village, they can make their own group. But when bandits get really dangerous is when they take over an abandoned fortress or city. Claiming a fortress or a city allows them to have the ability to gain territory, control small villages, and have the same production and makes buildings like the player. The bandits do not make deals or speak diplomatically with Imperials in most factions in the game, depending on faction. Sometimes bandit parties can appear from rebellions near your city, or end them. We will talk about the rebellions with the Imperials soon, though. Now, let's discuss the units you will encounter on the battlefield. Units/enemies. Bandits have a few normal units, but each group has their one or two unique units. Let's make one or two unique units that make them special in combat. Let's begin with the basics. Bandit, weakest melee fighter of the bandit forces. Usually use short swords or axes, and Derek. That means wear, by the way. Google autocorrect, you know how they do. Wear civilian clothing or light leather armor. Not very strong, but in numbers they can do some good damage. But one-on-one they will easily lose. Bandit Archer. Weakest range unit of the bandit forces. Carrying a wooden bow and normal standard arrows. Wearing civilian clothing or light armor. They have a decent aim, so do not underestimate them. Rogue mages. Fire, ice, or healer. One of the only magic units in the bandit forces. These mages went rogue and joined the bandits for their own selfish reasons or for gold. Good support units that can use good offensive spells against their foes. Looters. Fast unit that scouts or loots from dead bodies, machines, and convoys. If you kill them, you might be able to get some of their findings. Quite a weak unit. Carries an iron dagger and wears a large backpack or bag to carry loot. Wears civilian clothing. Crossbow bandits. Upgrade for Heirs of the Hunt group. Relying on their rage most of the time, they have concentrated on upgrading and improving their archers. This is an upgraded bandit archer, still the same unit, but now use a good crossbow. Hunters, unique unit for Heirs of the Hunt. These elite archers have a deadly accuracy and mindset of hunting humans or any Imperial scum is fun and games. They have a specialized wooden bow that allows them to have great range and accuracy. They wear light leather armor or light leather armor with a dark cloak. You might be asking, why don't you just start over? I've already started over too many times. I've got this far. Marauders, upgrade for Marauders of the Flames. An upgrade for the unit bandit. A unique shock unit that will gladly fight the front lines. These crazy warriors are head-on madmen, carrying dual axes and dual maces. Has medium or heavy leather armor. Flaming Berserker, unique unit for Marauders of the Flames. These warriors are almost madmen with no sense of fear and only bloodlust. They carry dual axes or have one giant great axe. They have light iron armor or light leather armor. What makes them flaming? These weapons have fire wards on them and their armor. Their weapons are on fire and their armor cast fire damage to those who do melee attack them. They are fast, agile, and know how to fight. Undead Bandit. Unit only for the dead ones can make. The dead ones can only use low-level reanimating skills and necromancer spells. And this unit is a result from it seems even the bandits can't die in peace. The reanimated bandits used to be normal breathing bandits. They're weaker and slower, making them easy targets, but their numbers might make things more chaotic. Undead Bandit Archer. Unit only the dead ones can make. These reanimated bandit archers have less range and accuracy, but with an undead bandit horde supporting them, it seems luck is on their side. Undead Looter. Even the poor looters cannot be freed from war. These reanimated looters are the weakest of the dead ones, undead infantry. They still have loot in their bags when they were alive. Bandit Necromancer, unit only dead ones can make. These bandits only know a bit of necromancer magic, but still try their best. A support unit that can reanimate dead bandit units, it can heal undead units. The Sneaky Scavengers. Upgrade for looters only. Nightclaw can produce. These elite looters aren't just made for looting. They're also trained to do ambush and sneak attacks. They carry dual iron daggers and wears a smaller backpack. They wear a black cloak and has no armor. They are agile and fast, but head-on fighting is the end of them. The Clawers. Unique unit only Nightclaw can produce. One of the most talented stealth units in the game. Agile, sneaky, deadly, and smart? How will you defeat these foes? They use claw-like weapons attached to both of their wrists. They wear black cloaks, and underneath the cloaks they have light leather armor. Alright. Well, that does it for this episode of Reading with Zed. Sorry if I'm choppy on these. This is my first time doing this type of video and reading them out loud. If I do another episode of this, if you guys want me to do another episode of this, I will gladly try to improve my reading skills. And I hope you enjoyed. Give some support, comment if you want to hear some more, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll see you on a 50 sub special I'm working on. See ya!